They finally made it onto the train. They picked a path. They are not taking a climbing wagon through the woods because that would be reckless and dangerous, especially if you've never been through the Duende Forest again. Who would do that crazy talk? So instead, they picked the train, which will be much safer despite the fact that it is very easy to track. But, you know, crowded cars, under the umbrella of the W.U.M railway, I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. After all, you know, there's so many witnesses. You know, I'm going to give them a lot of flack because it's fun, but honestly, like choosing a train that has an easy path that you don't have to navigate yourself is probably the best way to navigate all the dangers on these, the worst of times.
Just the smell of burning anthracite, like wafting down in the wake of the train as it gathers speed through the mountains, and you book it as you are rushing down the train. You're leaving everyone behind, leaving the town behind, until you realize that the train is leaving you behind.
Is there anywhere for me to like hop on?
No. It's a train.
Okay.
And it's already like it's picking up speed. If you had been there when it had started, potentially, because you were booking it. Mm-hmm. But by the time like you were like it is also picking up speed as you are.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was a hell of an effort though.
Know.
I wish I could have given that to you. I was like, the train's already gone.
I know. I'm like, I just like slow down and I'm like, and I like just like look around at the pile of rubble.
Like, no, you're out of the factory at this point.
I'm out of the factory?
So far.
Oh, I'm such a good runner.
You really were. Booked it. You're a good 50, 60 feet past the factory before you started to realize the train was not going to slow down for you. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. I just like catch my breath.
Yeah?
I'm like... I just like look around. I'm like, okay.
Woods, train track, a few buildings. Kairos Pullman and Aislinn Roth's mansions, because they're off on that direction. Yeah, and honestly, you know, a little not too far away from the factory ruins, Dr. Cad's office.
Mm-hmm. I turn to Kairos Pullman's house. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fuck you. Like, fuck you. Ugh. Evil person. Is there any like is it so I'm in the forest, but like
you're in town, but the woods are like surround everything, so it's the woods fill the town. Like the town isn't a full clearing. The trees are still around. So like you're like in that border area where like the houses are starting to sparse out because no one wants to live near the factory. And the trees have been cleared, but not completely. So you're kind of like in that weird like mismatch area.
Okay, I just start walking back towards Mikey, and then I'm like,
Mikey is sitting on the railroad track with his foot still caught under the track.
I'm not dealing with that.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. And then I like turn to Dr. Cads. And I'm like, he's really gone. And then so I start walking to Dr. Cads.
Okay, you leave Mikey at the railroad track?
Yes.
Okay. As you walk away, you hear like kind of like him calling after you, like, I can kind of see now why they said don't play on the tracks, because if there was a train coming now, I'd be, but Toby, I'm stuck. Toby.
In my head.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, in my head I'm like, today is not the day for saving people, apparently. Like, I am taking time for myself. He will figure out how to get his stupid fucking foot out of the track.
You show up to Dr. Cad's office, walk in. It's pretty sparse. It looks like most people were dealing with stuff at the train or with the train with the factory. There's not quite like the crowd of people there normally is when there is a factory for people to get injured in. And so when you walk in, there's no one around. And you do know that, Dr. Cad and Sloan probably had to go get medical supplies off the train. So they'll probably be back soon. But it's empty. If you head through and past the waiting room, past into the patient rooms. And sure enough, the door is open. There's the cot that Dakota called in for you when they thought you were going to be there a lot longer. And there is not a cot on the other side of where Dakota was. There's a few bottles still there with like the blood in them that they were testing. There's still what looks like bloody writing on the wall from where Dakota had written some stuff out the other day before. And then there is what looks like a shelf of some kind, like a low, type of furniture that looks like that was under the bed, where it looks like patients probably store their stuff. Where Dakota probably stored all of his stuff, since his house technically blew up when the factory did.
What? Just like super confused. And I look at the shelf. I'm like, what do I see?
On the shelf under the bed, you see a handful of items that looked like maybe Dakota salvaged them from the wreckage after the fateful night. You see there's a few trinkets and things. There is a pair of boots that you've seen Dakota wear that were his boots. They're, very worn, but good. They're not dissimilar to yours because they are quite literally combat boots that he wore when he was a soldier. There's just a very different design because yours come from Godfell and his come from the Blitzen Fields. You also do see folded very neatly something you've never seen him wear, which is do you pull it out? It's a red leather coat. It has a high, stiff collar. It is very heavy, and it's double-breasted, so it buttons up the side. It is a dark red leather that looks like it has seen a lot of wear and tear and use. And as you look across it, you see that there is on the sleeve a path stitched into it of someone traveling, basically a little dotted line indicating a path as it goes up the arm onto the shoulder, and on each shoulder is embroidered or sorry, it's leather, so it's stamped. A frog with a crown.
I'm just like holding it up. I'm like, this is not his style. Okay. This is weird.
You know he was a soldier, and it gives military vibes. The other thing you find in there is a book.
Do I recognize any of this?
Give me an Arcana check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Okay. Whatever you say. Arcana. No way. -2. It's crazy. 12.
With disadvantage.
Oh, right. Please. No. No way, please. 3.
Do you recognize any of it?
Yeah.
No. Can you infer what it is?
Can I
You know
say
that
what
wizards use spell books.
I'm-
And so if you had to take a guess, you would say those are magic spells.
Cool. This is... Huh.
And as you keep flipping, you realize there's room for more.
I'm taking this. Yep, this is mine now. Sorry, homie. I don't know where you are.
Do you...
This is mine. I turn around.
You turn around just in time to see a man who you know around town. He works here. He works in the factory, as in manufacturing in Dakota's department. He's a very tan skin, like weathered tan, not naturally. He's got kind of an unkempt and a little ridiculous looking long chin beard and a long mustache that he kind of like waxes at the ends. Long blonde hair that's pretty like dirty blonde. And he wears the same thing he always wears, which is a denim shirt, denim pants with black reptile leather. It's hard to tell what kind of reptile because there's not, frankly, a lot of famous large reptiles in Godfell. But a double-breasted vest and knee-high boots, both of the same type of like scaled leather. The boots are trimmed with feathers, long like stringy feathers. And he sees you and goes, "Well, what'd the little goat find?" Just poking around in people's stuff that's not yours?
Well, when I hear that my friend is missing.
Oh, friend, right. Right, because
Yes.
Dakota's so chummy with the locals.
He's chummy with me.
Of course.
Are you jealous?
Of Dakota or of you? No, I'm not. I'm just here to collect the wizard's belongings so they can be shipped off to him. And you recognize this as Atticus. More specifically known by his full name, Atticus the Razor Grin. He is another wizard who works, who, and again, comes from somewhere outside of Godfell. So I'm just going to collect all this stuff. Did you, where'd you put the book?
Behind me. It's literally just behind me. It's like
You
in my pants.
got something? Did you find something of interest to you?
His boots?
His,
What?
what, because you guys got such a similar style?
I'm sorry that my friend who is not here, who last I saw, was very sickly, left his boots, and I'm trying to remember him very fondly. Okay? Is that such a fucking problem? I've had a rough couple of days. Okay? Don't test me.
Give me either. Your choice.
Okay.
Deception or intimidation.
Okay. Oh, I'll do deception.
Okay, he's gonna roll insight.
Okay. Wait, that's not what I wanted to roll. I swear it.
I didn't even see
Okay,
it
good,
land.
'cause
You're- I saw you grab it before it landed.
Okay.
You're fine.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You might not.
I got a 6.
What'd you roll on the die?
4.
So did he. Oh. Fine, take the boots. They're boots. They're just boots.
Thank you. God. And I'm also taking this jacket.
Why? Fine. Look, none of that shit's worth anything anyway.
And then I just put on the jacket.
It's so big. Actually, no, on you, it's not that large. It's a little big.
Okay.
Yeah, Dakota's got a few inches on you, but he's not exactly a beefy individual.
Okay.
So
Well, I put on the jacket and I'm holding the boots.
fine. Well, I'm taking the blood.
Oh, that's fucking weird. You weirdo.
You just took a man's boots. Get out, goat.
I walk out.
With the book
Yeah, with
hidden
the book,
under the coat. That's a great move.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, you managed to slip right past Atticus the Razor Grin with the book in your possession. On your way out, you do hear him rustling through the footlocker and get the impression that what he was looking for is not there anymore.
Rush real quick.
You, quick, out, got it.
River is baffled by the speed that the trees are moving
Yeah, it's fast.
and is like trying to like
And honestly, the trees are only cleared a few feet from the railway. So they're too close for you to get like that like slow passing. There's just a green blur. And they're so dense that like you can't see the ones in the distance. So everything just constantly.
Faena, what's going on and how is everything moving so fast? I don't understand and it's kind of scary.
We're moving, River. We're moving really fast. So, see, and I try to point out a tree, but I just kind of like, I'm like, the trees are still, and we are fast.
Okay. Oh, so the thing that was saying like we're ready to go is us. We're moving.
The speaker?
No, the voice. The train, I think, right?
The voice on the speaker.
That thing, no.
What voice are you hearing?
No, it was like the train, like the front.
The train?
Yeah.
Did you heard someone at the front of the train?
Yeah.
Maybe you have the good hearing.
Just checking here.
Huh.
You didn't hear that?
No, but I've been inside my head a little bit since we...
Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm just...
It's really
Never.
tiny in here.
Yeah, we should go sit somewhere else.
Yeah.
And we'll go join the others in whatever seating car.
Yeah, one of the lounge cars pretty easily because they're booths, effectively.
As me and Uncle Moby leave our cabin, I'm just gonna pull the badge out of my pocket, put it on.
I'm sorry, are you a deputy now?
I am, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty anti-sheriff, but it was pretty cool of him to, not let me get killed and send me on this trip to
Yeah.
get attacked.
feel kind of important, and it feels kind of embarrassing.
Makes you feel any better? You don't look important.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But maybe it should.
Yeah.
Hey, did you take that from Daiquiri? He was really nice.
No, Sheriff Kelly gave it to me. I guess I was deputized.
Of course you are.
I want to be deputized.
What?
Whatever you
Deputized?
said. That.
Deputized,
I want to
yeah.
be that.
Well, Sheriff Kelly. Well, technically Mary Gamblin, but like Sheriff Kelly would have to be the one to deputize
Sounds
you.
fancy. I want one.
It will. I guess will give us some, maybe give me some authority to make some things happen.
Us by proxy.
Yes,
Also,
of course.
Hopefully, I mean, the 5 of us walking in somewhere is going to be.
There's such thing as a sub-deputy.
No, maybe.
Can you make there be one?
Is it a smaller badge?
That would. That's a
Did
bit
they
kind
give
of.
you a
Find a little
smaller
piece of
badge?
trash.
No, they gave me a
Make
deputy
it into a
badge.
triangle and just put it in like on my shirt, but like balance it.
Sure.
On my shirt.
I can make you all sub deputies. You're all sub
I'm good,
deputies.
thank you.
Oh, except for Faena.
Okay.
You're all sub
It's
deputies.
okay. I'll make you a sub deputy.
I don't need to be a deputy if I'm fine,
Okay.
thank you.
So how long have you been working in the mines?
So I was like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get used to the? I know it always itched me when I had to.
I got used to it pretty fast. I mean, they made it pretty clear, like, if you breathe, you wear this or you die. And so I was like, all right. Fair.
You never
And-
got like a rash or anything from.
I know, all the time.
Okay.
I got this great balm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, my
I mean, I don't need it anymore, but that's.
No, my aunt used to make it.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, it was like lard and peppermint.
Yeah.
Most of what it was. But it felt much better.
Oh, that's what I heard. That she would, hand it out to some of the people in the mines.
Yeah.
It's a good recipe.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
Yeah.
it helps with the stuff. I mean, last time I was wearing it was granted when the factory exploded, so it feels this. I didn't expect to be putting it back on so soon.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's fine. It's just.
Peppermint is great for clearing up skin irritation.
Yeah. You weren't in the mines that long, were you?
No. I mean, I was in there long enough for. I was in there long enough. You could say that. But I never. My parents weren't around to help me with anything like that. I didn't have any balms or anything. I just had to sort of wing it.
Right.
My wife made some stuff, and it helped. But
You have a wife?
I used to.
River, let's go look at the trees over.
Okay. Why did everyone get sad?
Did you say bye to your aunt?
I left a note.
Okay.
I couldn't. Sheriff Kelly said it was risky to
Yeah.
go talk to her, but so I like left a note and had Max took it to my house
Okay.
for it. So yeah, I don't know.
Which she didn't get. When Social came and got you, your aunt was not there. She was safe.
Yeah, no, she was
Okay,
out.
just making
So
sure.
it was just me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why, and honestly, I should have seen it coming. Frankly, Social has like always kind of had it out for me. And James. I thought Margaret liked me, but I was wrong apparently because she was going to shove me in a hole. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Social doesn't like people. She likes money.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So-
Pullman and Rot. So. Are we at all concerned by the fact that like Rot is one of the families that owns the train?
What?
Yeah, did you not know that? I mean, they own trains. It's not like this train. Like, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just, like, I thought about it, and Sheriff Kelly was like, they don't know you're going to be on the train, so it's not like... the smell from that locomotive is real bad.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I think I mean, taking the train was already a risk. It doesn't matter who owns it.
Right. But bigger risk to take through the wood. I didn't like it when we go through the woods.
It would have been much longer too.
2-3 times as long and
Yeah.
And risky.
And risky.
risky for other reasons.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So time is, a big factor right now.
Yeah, no, I'm down for the train. I just, part of me was like, Rot and Koroshoff.
Well, they're not on every train. I mean, I know they own
No, they
the
just
train,
own
but
it.
well, okay.
I'd be surprised if anyone actually is like a member of the Rot like Aislin's family.
Yeah.
I don't think they would be. They would be in a different car. Like they wouldn't come down to.
No, right.
No one from.
I'm not. They'd also have to know what I look like.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
Uncle Moby. There's
Right.
no reason for Uncle Moby to have offended anyone because Uncle Moby is part of the Crimmins family, if, being my uncle and all.
I'm the shortest Crimmins there is.
Well, you married into the family.
Married in. Mm-hmm. I'm smart.
Faena's going to take a little bit of a look around. Should I use passive or should I roll?
Are you looking for anything in particular? Or
No.
what are you?
Just from hearing that it's Rot owned, like checking out for susness. 18.
You know that there are looking around for anything sus. You guys are in a lounge car, which effectively is a long car with kind of restaurant booths that are kind of with small tables. They're not not a full restaurant, but enough that there's a little counter in between you guys and you can face each other and sit comfortably instead of in the very tight sleeping cars. And give you guys a little movement back and forth. So, and in the center is a small counter with you see there a young woman, Furbolg, who is with her hair braided up and dressed in white collared shirt, black tie, gray vest, uniform of the railway, who is just kind of maintaining, people are coming up and buying snacks and drinks and things that she's just providing, little things, not full meals. And besides that, but the whole car is pretty full of people who are all just kind of going about their business. Nothing that jumps out at you as nothing sus.
Nothing sus. Great.
Yes. You can see plenty around, but no one's paying attention to you guys currently in your current situation.
Great.
Yeah. Especially not, if anyone is drawing attention, frankly, it is Archer Rhondo, a man with stony pink skin and hair. Yeah. And there are no other Earth Genasi in this area. Secondly would be River, the very large person covered in bruises.
Yeah, but we're used to that.
That the trained people aren't.
I just didn't realize that people could not look at you in a way that isn't, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're used to people looking at River and being like, huh?
Yeah, so most people, honestly, most people are taking note of you and moving on. Faena and Faedan aren't attracting, and Uncle Moby aren't attracting any attention because they don't look any different from anyone else on the trains. The only one who really stands out is because Archer is covered in pink gems. Yeah.
So inconspicuous.
Unless anyone wants to do anything, though, you guys are just gonna you guys will continue on the train traveling.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's bunking with Uncle Moby tonight? Okay. So, Faedan, when everyone heads to bed for the night, is anyone doing anything before bed, or is there? I don't want to cut you guys off. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're traveling? You picked the route that requires you to roll significantly fewer encounter tables.
Yeah.
There would be a lot more to do if you guys were traveling on the climbing wagon.
Well, someone didn't know how to traverse the forest, and then someone gave me a warning to know how to traverse the forest.
I'm thrilled with either route. I'm just saying, there's a lot less for me to make you guys roll.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing
If there's
for me.
things you want to do, let me know.
River is just weirdly interested in the runnings of how the train works.
Yeah, you hear any more train
And
voices?
is full on going little train boy. I'm just like,
What do you want
that
to?
work?
What do you want to do?
I
You can travel until up and down the train until someone tells you can't go there.
yeah, that's 100% what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like go up and down and in crossing between train cars. I'm just kind of like looking at the wheels and being like, how does that work? Whoa.
I think at a point where you're like standing in between the cars, just watching stuff.
Definitely happened.
The door opens. A burly fellow with a thick curled mustache, hair parted right down the middle, and greased, so it like fits very flat along his head. Walks out. He is in a similar uniform to what the young woman who ran the cantina wears, except his shirt is gray, his tie is gray, and his vest is double-breasted. And he sees, like, walks out, sees you, goes, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, sorry. Hi.
This is dangerous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You have got to step inside.
Okay.
You cannot stand out here and watch the wheels.
Sorry, sir.
That is very dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Please step inside.
Yes, sir.
He steps inside with you. What were you doing?
I've never been on a train before, and I think it's really interesting. And
It is. It is very interesting.
sorry.
You do not have to apologize for curiosity. It's so interesting. Have you been to the locomotive?
No, what's that?
That is the front. That is the engine of the car. It is very fascinating to build. The way it is run, the way it is made, it is very interesting. It is a heat-based engine.
Cool.
They put. Where are you from?
I grew up in the woods outside Sunburst Falls.
This is good. Sunburst Falls has the mine. You know about the anathracite.
Yeah.
They put the anathracite into the furnace, into the mouth, and it burns very hot. And that energy pushes through the engine, which causes the wheels to turn. And the wheels carry it along.
That's cool. I was working with a blacksmith for a little while, and that was cool because there's a cool hot fire there too.
Yes, the fire. It must burn very hot. And then, but we must surround it with the offshoot, the tea vats, in order to keep it calm.
Calm?
Calm, yes.
How do you keep it calm?
The tea. We have.
The stuff you drink?
It is the same kind. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, the runoff from the heat from the furnace has to run through the tea vats. Otherwise, the fumes are very dangerous.
Yeah, is that the smell?
It's a different fume.
Oh.
Yes, that is the smoke from the burning, and that's not the same as the runoff. The smoke from the burning is noxious, and but
Oh, is that why people wear beards in the mine?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, but I don't know. They wear beards, and I don't come from a mining town. They wear beards?
Yeah, so the engine is cool.
No, the engine is not cool. The engine is hot. This is why the smoke and the runoff vats. But it is an interesting thing. Yes. Hello. What is your name?
Hi there, I'm River Umpine.
Is that the River Umpine?
River Umpine.
It is a pleasure to meet you. Hello. Here, and he holds out his hand. My name is Bernard.
Hello, Bernard.
Hello.
That's a fun name.
Thank you. I'm from Devyat Coralie, where we build the trains.
Where's that?
It is south and west of here.
Is that way or that way?
It is that way. Hold on, it is that way, and then we'll go that way. It is on the other side of the Inkalatan.
Uh-huh. Yep. Know what that is.
Yes.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
You are interested in trains?
Yeah.
Please, and he come this way. Would you like to see more of the trains?
Sure.
And he will give you he's going to give you a tour. He's a steward. He works for the train. His job is effectively to play host. And so you cannot go to the locomotive.
That's fine.
That is a safety issue.
I'm
However,
fine with that.
As he takes you through and he's talking to you about how the train works and everything, and as you get closer to the locomotive, you have to go outside of the train. And onto the outside rails, because in the second and the front half of the train are carriage cars, where you see livestock and grain and tools and all these supplies that are being shipped, lots of crates, like you can just see as they're passing through, where all the cargo is being held. And as you continue, but after you get past those, you see he takes you in, and again, very nice, but old. The glass is faded and a little stained, a little scratched, like micro scratches that make it kind of foggy everywhere. Now they're carpeted, but it's worn. You can see the walkways through the carpet as he leads you into what effectively looks like a museum gallery. And he leads you through 3 cars that detail how the train works. And all this, not propaganda is maybe too strong a word, but very much a matter of like, this is a new piece of industry. This is how it works. Look, it's interesting and it's safe. Like no one gets hurt working on trains. Here's how the railway works. Here's a map of the entire railroad and all this stuff that's like very much to like promote goodwill about the railroad and the train. And it is very interesting, but it's very old, and this close to the engine, it is hot and it smells.
How do I feel about the heat?
You feel fine about it. It doesn't bother
But
you,
it's
but you're
there.
aware of it. Yeah, it very much. It's one of those things where it's like you can tell it's really hot, even though it doesn't bother you. But the smell of the smoke coming from the locomotive is impossible to ignore this close to the locomotive. But Bernard's gonna take you through the whole thing and like give you a full tour, because it seems not a lot of people ask. You're the only people in the museum.
The borderland propaganda I'm very like falling for. Like, trains are so cool. Oh.
Yeah, very much. So, and you honestly throughout the trip, like this is free to people to check out, so you're allowed to go look at it as much as you want.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I'm really excited to show Faena the cool stuff in the museum car.
Oh no.
Faena's not going to be excited about it, but I'm going to be excited about it.
I think easily enough to say that happens on day 1 of this trip.
Yeah, we don't have
Yeah.
to role play that. That just happened.
Oh, I meant
No, me going.
Bernard seeing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you take Faena?
I'll probably take Faena tomorrow.
Okay.
just briefly, just because I'm going to be excited about it.
Cool. Anyone else doing anything? Want to do anything?
Since I'm not having to guard anybody,
Fair.
and I'm not having to calm down Faena or explain things to River,
That is kind of the vibe.
I am going to sleep.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
good move.
Good job,
You can
Faedan.
call it an early night.
Okay. All right.
Yes, you can call it an early night. There's no reason to stop you from getting a full night's sleep on this train.
Right.
So go ahead. You can get your 8 hours, and you can roll your d6.
5.
Hey,
Hey.
Full health.
probably.
I still don't know. Yeah, I didn't look that up.
We still looked it up in between episodes.
Eh,
5.
But it's
Yeah.
+5. Yeah.
Plus 5.
So
How much total health do you have?
8. So I can't. I might be 1 or 2
Yeah,
down
you're pretty close.
at this point. So.
Anything else? On day 1?
I am going to I'll just sleep on the bottom bunk.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start to take the top one and just turn my body facing towards the door,
Okay.
and I'll go to sleep, but try to, as low as I can be.
That's fair. I will give you this. The door's locked.
Yeah,
You can lock it.
yeah. I'll lock the door.
Yeah.
And I'll take the dagger and just put it under my pillow.
Sure. Sounds good.
That sounds so safe.
You also are you low on are you lower than your max HP?
Yeah.
Go ahead and you can get your can
Yeah.
get your 8 hours too. There's no reason you guys can't get your 8 hours on this train. It is a safe place.
Yeah.
As safe as it can be for whatever reason.
4.
Okay.
So I'm back to max.
Sweet.
How many hit points did you have before?
6.
There's a guy sleeping in your cart.
I'd-
Weirdness with that?
I mean, he was probably asleep by the time the other guy came to bed, to be honest.
No, by no means. Faedan's like, I'm going to bed early, so
Yeah.
you would have no reason to know if there's anything weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just was, assessing.
Yep.
Faeda's not doing anything. Faena is stitching. Faena is thinking long and hard about what is going on with her life and how she got to this point, and about the message that she received. And she's not quite sure what it is or why that would happen. So
Got it. All right.
I also want to write down all of the stuff about the trains in my notebook.
Go for it.
And by write down, I mean draw. And try and write.
we get another day.
Okay, for clarity, I'm not going to do that every time. It's more just a fun way for us to keep track of the calendar in the background. But I figured since you guys got so excited the last time we crossed it off,
It's
but
flavor.
now that you guys are like moving, I'll probably just mark it off in between sessions.
Oh, okay.
Moving.
We're no longer in Sunburst Falls.
We love Sunburst Falls, you
Have
guys!
Yeah.
left Sunburst Falls.
Hey, we weren't the last to leave Sunburst Falls.
Oh yeah.
Poor Toby. You book it as you're rolling out. You make your way out and you see walking from the train, like just around the train tracks, not particularly doing anything. You see Max, the deputy sheriff.
Why am I seeing everyone today?
Because it's a small town.
Yeah.
She stops and sees you. Goes, "Oh, hi, Toby. You're still in town."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought that you would have, gone with the others.
What do you mean?
Because you were with, Celstar and
Yeah.
everybody, but they came to the jailhouse last night. So
Yeah.
I thought when they all left, you would have gone with them.
They left?
Yeah, on the train. Oh, this is new information, and I'm really sorry. I thought you would have known about this. I was really actually surprised because I thought Archer would have come to collect you. And I guess not, because you and Celstar are so close. Okay.
I'm like, they left me? Really? Okay.
I mean, it might have been for your own. Maybe it was an accident.
Oh, was it?
It was-
Oh, poor Toby. We just left Toby behind without even saying anything.
You guys don't know Toby super
Well,
well.
I know,
the only person
but
who
still.
did is wearing a false beard and in traveling in disguise.
True.
I do want to point out the next day, as like you guys are waking up and moving around. Breakfast in the dining car. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's diner breakfast. They've got pancakes. They've got easy food.
That is so fancy to River.
Oh, that's valid. Yes, it's nothing super complicated, but things that are easy to cook on a grill while traveling. The trains are not super unstable. The ride it's not unbelievably smooth, but like you wouldn't make a souffle or put something in an oven, but something you can cook on a flat stove is pretty easy to do. But as you guys are sitting there, ruminating on the choices you've made, a young man pulls up a chair and sits backwards and sits next to you guys. He goes, hi. Hi, you guys are from Sunburst Falls, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Hi, my name's Willie, and you would now recognize him as the guy sharing a bunk with you currently. He's like, hi, my name's Willie. I'm new to Godfell. This is a new experience for me. It's very interesting here. I heard y'all mountains are haunted.
It's
Y'all seen ghosts?
no.
No?
No.
No.
Never one. What about like boogers or monsters or haunts?
I don't know what any of those words mean.
They're mostly just synonyms for scary things that live in the darkness where you don't see.
I mean, there are things in the Duende Forest, but we don't like.
We saw that
Well, that's-
weird
Yeah.
thing in the mine that one time
Oh, right.
weeks back when
In
the
the-
three of us were there.
Are you
In what
taking
mine?
notes on this?
Yeah, I am. This is my field of study.
What?
Who are you?
Hi, my name's Willie.
Willie.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Willie.
No, thank you. Who are you?
Sorry. I'm a student.
A student at where?
Yeah, we're.
Uh,
You're a little old to be a student.
What? Not like grade school. I'm at an academy.
An academy? An academy?
What academy?
Witsfall.
Witsfall?
Yeah. Witsfall? No?
No, haven't heard.
It's in Jondu. It's one of those eclectic academies where they send rich kids who don't actually want to learn anything, but some of us get scholarships and actually want to take our studies seriously. And I'm majoring in arcanozoology, and so
What?
I am arcanozoology.
What does that mean?
That means that I'm here studying
Magic animals.
Oh yeah, you know. I'm gonna talk to you. So yeah, so I'm looking. I know that like I'm not from Godfell, so it's really interesting to me because I'm not from Godfell.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm curious what because I've heard lots of things about the Duende Forest and all the things that live in it, and so I'm
And do
curious.
you want to know about the animals?
Well, I mean, any type of like spooky thing that lived in there, like a scary stuff.
Maybe this might be a question for Ben.
Yeah.
And Chickakeens, are they exclusive to Godfell? Are they?
Chickakeens are not.
Okay.
But Gavrado is probably.
Yeah.
Godbrothers
Yeah,
are.
that one.
Godfrey. Yeah, that was the other.
Yes.
Oh god.
Those are, and they're not like the creep, like they're not like the things that live in the woods, but they are not native to other regions. Like they're mountainous animals, and so you wouldn't see them too far past the Godfell border.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just playing tic-tac-toe with Faena.
Faena's just eating berries, just trying to hold her tongue.
So what have you learned so far as far as magic animals in Godfell or in Sunburst?
I just got here. I'm on the train up to Idolic.
Right. Did you haven't? Have you studied anything else? Have you through your studies? What have you learned about? I'm a student of magic myself.
What is your
official.
area?
Not official. Just I like the study of it. I like to learn about it.
Oh.
So I'm asking you to sort
Oh.
of teach me if that's
Like sure, yeah.
whatever you know.
I know a lot. Like, I know about unicorns.
Those
What
are real.
about unicorns?
Yeah, unicorn. Well, they're not like what you're familiar with.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the stories about like the princesses and things.
Right.
You know what they really like. You've never seen a unicorn? I take it, right?
No.
So the fun thing about unicorns is you can find them on the Rivenous Trail, and the fun thing about them is that you can coax them to eat out of your hand if you've got meat. Everyone thinks it's oats because they're horses, but what people don't know is that normal horses will eat meat if you ask them to, or provide it to them. And unicorns are primarily carnivorous. Bet you didn't know.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's a scary thing that they do. But
Why is eating meat scary? I eat meat.
because they're horses,
Which is a chickakeen thing?
it's just like two chickakeens put together.
Ah!
Yes.
But like in the
But
Literally the worst version
Yeah.
possible.
But yeah, I'm in town trying to I'm coming to Godfell to study the things that live in the Duende Forest. So I was just curious. I've never talked to anybody from here. This was one of our first stops, and no one got on the train from Godfell there. So I'm before Sunburst Falls. So I was I saw y'all get on, and I was right there, gonna talk to those people.
Great.
And it just so happens that we're all sharing a sleeper car together, so it worked out real well. That and them folks from Grubashlik, so, it's working out. And they don't like to talk to me.
Well, where are you going to? Are you studying somewhere in Idolic when you get there, or are you just gonna?
Yeah,
Okay. Where are you gonna study?
the aquarium.
The aquarium.
Yeah, I'm on a study program, distance away. That. Well, don't tell anybody, but I wasn't allowed to actually They didn't, not allowed, but I was kind of asked to go take my studies somewhere else.
Insight.
temporarily because they don't.
Shit.
Yeah, can
12.
Yeah, you can all insight. Whoever
wanna
wants to
insight this
insight
guy.
can.
12 is what I got.
On my
12.
die, I got an 18.
I want to know,
Yeah, what are you asking?
is he legit? Or is this a cover?
19.
19.
I got 11, so it doesn't.
Okay.
Someone else got it.
The gist you're getting is talking out his ass a little bit, but genuine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Just obnoxious.
a little bit.
Okay.
And excited.
Well,
Never met
yeah.
anyone like yeah, he's said he's not from Godfell. And you guys all know, except for you, that Godfell is full of weird things for
Yeah.
most people not from Godfell that don't go into the Duende Forest because it's scary. Yeah, he's like, between you and me, I was poking into things that they thought, to quote my professor, should not be meddled with by the minds of the average man.
Like what?
Well, the like the haints and the scary things.
Scary thing.
Yeah, like
That's a great way of putting that. Yeah,
What-
you
what
shouldn't
would be
meddle with
scary?
those things.
so I was trying to write my thesis. Well, not just write, but like like I don't believe in just like strict academia, so I was gonna like pursue it myself. But have you ever heard of a Rawanok? The Rawanok? No. So oh yeah, go for it. Roll an
Yeah,
nature check. Absolutely.
Nope. 8. No.
8. Yeah, you've heard of it.
Oh, okay.
It's
Is
a
it Duende Forest?
no.
Gotcha.
No, you know it as one like a real world example would be like the boogeyman.
Okay.
A
Bigfoot
something
or
Bigfoot. Yeah, a name that like people say like that's not supposed to be a real thing, but
Yeah.
it's supposed to be scary. He's like, so I was gonna like I wanted to put together an expedition to like hunt down a Rawanok, and I was told that either I was dumb and going on a fool's errand, or I was risking everyone's life pursuing something that could kill them without blinking its eyes, and to effectively take my studies elsewhere for a semester. And so I'm going up to Idola to study at the aquarium. So.
All right.
But I got to go to Godfell, which is great because it means that I can talk to all you guys about all the things that you guys have in the woods out here in the forest, which
Right.
is supposed to be a lot.
Yeah, there's
Stories, yeah.
there's stories.
Those things.
Y'all being real ambiguous.
I mean, it's not like we
I got a
know.
notepad. I'm ready.
It's not like we know. Oh yeah, there's those things and this thing and that. We.
Oh, I think you should go after the Strigid.
The what?
No, he shouldn't do that.
The Strigid.
I don't. I'm all ears.
Oh yeah, the Strigid. Yeah.
Big bird.
Big bird.
It's a big bird.
bird.
Blind.
I can't see anything.
It's blind.
Blind.
Okay.
Uses echolocation.
Right. Right.
Very
great.
dangerous.
Dangerous.
Very scary.
Scary.
Very silent. Could sneak up on you.
Oh, great. Super silent.
Large.
Huge.
And they live. Are there a lot of them? Is it like a big
No.
population?
No.
They're rare.
Yeah, they're
Right.
known.
So rare.
Right. Right. It's great. Cool. He will sit there for the next hour and ask you questions about this animal.
And
That's
River
fine.
used to just repeat everything Faena says
Yeah.
as if I know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that man, like, as long as
Yes,
you
I
guys
did
will
send him
talk
on
to
it.
Willie, he's there talking about everything. He has so many questions.
It gets to the point that
Yeah.
Faedan and I are just fucking with him.
Yeah, oh yeah,
So hard.
100%.
I gathered that.
I started with the Strigid and I was like, how can I get even worse
Oh, and then
and
there's
worse?
the purple bellied like pothead.
Oh.
The purple belly pothead. What is that a colloquialism for it, or is that the technical name?
Oh, sorry, what's the
real
technical
term
name?
is the Cartania.
Yes, the Cartania de la Carnane. Mm-hmm. That's
Can you spell
specific.
that?
No.
DILL.
All right. He's
ICUNNINAE.
You've got the silent W, which is one of the only letters I know.
It wasn't in. We left it out of my textbooks. Some other textbooks had the silent W in them. So.
well
No,
known.
I've seen
thing.
one. I've seen
Oh,
one
really?
in the woods, in the forest. I explore the forest quite a lot, so River and I can share stories with you sometime.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Have you heard of a Gavrotter?
That's
Yeah.
a goat.
But
Yeah, I've heard of them.
weird-looking goat.
They're so scary though.
Oh, they're so scary, terrifying.
What about it?
I just don't know. They're just weird goat.
Yeah, I've
creature
heard about
things.
them.
Bipedal.
Is it true that they can speak commerce?
I've never heard it, but heard that that's possible. Never heard it myself.
Very true.
Fascinating.
Very true.
All right.
Repeat what people say to them. It's kind of creepy.
Super unsettling.
And then we do that for 4 more hours.
All right. Yeah. Full on. Willie will sit there and like happily talk to you guys.
Befriended a stranger. Awesome.
Okay.
I like we asked him his name like 6 times. He never told us his last name.
You asked twice. He
Okay.
said, I'm Willie. He just reintroduced himself, thinking, no, if you want his name, it's Willie Damon.
Okay. Because I definitely would
Damon.
have bugged him. His name.
No, that's fine. His name is Willie Damon. I'm just making note of how many days pass as we go, because I'm not going to keep doing it on the calendar, getting up and doing it on the calendar. The train continues on without too much trouble as you go. But after this is on the third day if you count day 1. And you guys can go ahead and roll your hit dice again, but you're basically going to be back up at max now, so you're good.
No, I'm already at max.
Oh, you're at max? Great.
One.
One?
One.
Oh, well, you're almost there.
Yeah.
Well, does he add his constitution?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. You do add your constitution, which means you are almost certainly...
I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
I'm fine.
No one has better constitution than... Oh, wait.
I
Oh,
have plus-
Jason, you need to update that.
I need
We
to update it.
changed that from rolling, remember? So it's 6 plus your constitution.
+6 to my constitution?
No, it's 6. Instead of rolling a d6 and adding your con, it's 6 plus your con. We changed it to...
Total HP, you mean?
Yeah.
Total HP, yeah.
Instead of the roll. So instead of 8, you're 10.
Oh,
Oh, 6. Yeah, I can't do math.
Yeah.
Hey, you're tanky.
Sorry, we realized that since you only get 1 die and no proficiencies or anything, it's a little unfair. So you get to start with 6 plus your con.
Got it.
As we learned
That
during
makes
session.
complete sense now, because I remember, because when you said you have 8, I was like, I was the only one that had above 6.
Yes, we.
I'm pretty
upgraded-
sure,
we
so-
updated it. Yeah.
I have
That-
a number of hit points.
You have hit points.
I don't know how many, but I
also
have them.
never gotten hit in a
No, I
fight.
haven't.
So
Sure.
things continue on. We're moving through the day and the night. People are generally pretty chill on the train. Everyone's helping out. Celestar is getting progressively less nervous and less concerned about staying under the radar. And I think Archer, on more than one occasion, you have to be like, put the beard back on, Celestar.
Uncle Moby. Then take a break in the bunk.
All right.
All right?
All right. Can I take my sarsaparilla with me?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I'll go with him.
Okay. Yeah,
Great.
someone stay with him.
I want to know who he is.
All right, you go back to Celestar.
I just want to
We go back with cells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that Faena and I like just end up flanking him in the bunk, just barraging him with questions.
Got it. I want to know for my benefit, Faedan. Have you opened those books yet that you got in the mail?
I mean, no, because I went to sleep, and then maybe I cracked one open before bed the second night.
Okay, so you just left them in. Okay, I want to know what books you got, basically.
Oh.
Or what they're on, because I'm curious what books you now have with you.
I have a book about runes
Okay.
that I ordered that I've had forever.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the ones I ordered, I only brought one with me, and it was a book on religions. I don't know all of the religions of this world,
Okay.
so I get
sure. Do you want a shot in the dark one? Like, you want to roll for one?
Sure.
Or
let's
do
roll
you
for
want to give me a
Chapter 1.
vague direction, and I'll tell you which religion it would be?
I don't know if this is weird, but blood religion, something that has to do with like blessing of the blood.
Sure. In that case, you don't have to roll unless you want to.
No, it's okay.
Sure. If you're looking for you're looking for texts that discuss blood as a main focus of religion, you're going to get a couple different things. Worship, Grumboshlik, or the Grumbosh worship of Chandra is going to be a big one because Chandra is the god of war.
Okay.
In Grumboshlik. And so there's not so much like blood itself as violence. And in Grumbosh, violence is very sacred. It's very important. And you don't commit violence willy-nilly. And so there's a lot of discussion about the value of spilling blood.
Right.
And that's very important in Grumbosh. There are entire practices, there are entire rituals, there are large discussions, but spilling blood in Grumboshlik is not a crime unless inherently, and it is frequently not something that you do that you are punished for. For instance, like assault isn't necessarily a crime. If it's considered justified, it's considered a dispute between two people that is handled by spilling of blood. However, if someone spills another person's blood without justification, it is not considered criminal. It is considered dishonorable and disrespectful, and a cultural taboo.
Okay.
There's other religions, specifically that you know are that reading up on it are practiced in the Blitzen Fields, and the one that is notably practiced in the Blitzen Fields is, and again, this would all be in the same book if it's studying like blood as a purpose, because there's lots of religions that that focus on like the power of like blood and like what's passed through blood and all these things, but specifically there is a goddess in the Blitzen Fields called Queen Chento, or Chento, and Queen Chento is similarly a goddess of... Chento is a dual-faceted deity. She has a good side and a bad side, a dark side and a light side. And she has the side of violence, and she has the side of protection. And depending on what your intentions are, affects the rituals. But a lot of her worship does involve blood sacrifices. Well, and you would learn in your book, if you intend violence on someone else, then it often requires the sacrifice of another living creature. If you are requesting or attempting to bestow protection on someone, it often involves spilling of your own blood. And it wouldn't be noted, but I will let you, if you would like to roll a light history check, because I don't remember if I've said this already in the game. I would give you some information if you roll better than an 8 on history.
17.
Queen Chento is a deity in the Blitzen Fields. The Blitzen Fields, we discussed a little earlier, is a very loosely governed nation, a region. It is typically run by lots of different nations, lots of different political systems that all share a same region, but they aren't a unified country or nation state. But the Sargas Trail is one of them, and that is where Dakota is from.
Okay.
Yep. Those are the big things the book would have given you.
Okay.
From reading over it.
What language is your book in Faedan?
Would you be reading it out there? You said cracking it before bed. River's just in the window.
I was gonna say, weren't we talking to Celestar?
I think we're talking over days right now.
I know.
Basically,
I'll ask, would you have been keeping that reading to yourself, though?
I wouldn't. I don't read in front of people most of the time.
It's okay, so
So
probably.
I have books, and people know I read.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they're. I mean, most of the time it's whatever I can find in commerce or any. I know commerce, don't even know how to pronounce that because I can't remember what we said, but Ueno? Ueno?
Ueno.
Ueno?
Yeah.
Okay. And Loam.
Mhm.
So it'd be in one of those because it's not going to be
It's
anything else.
definitely in common.
But
If
most
that,
likely.
if I was gonna say, if you want to roll with that, that's fine. It's in commerce.
Well,
Yeah.
the question is, do I see you reading or am I going to Faena instead? That's the question.
You probably didn't see me reading.
Okay. Hey, Faena. I'm going to go over with my little notebook
Mhm.
and with the book with the hammer on it.
Okay.
I really want to get better at reading things and writing things. Can you help me? The book with the hammer is not in commerce, if I remember properly. The only thing I have.
No, I think it was.
Was it?
The problem with it was that you couldn't read it.
Oh.
Couldn't read, period.
Well, if it is
I
in
had the
commerce.
Jean Duin book.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just wanna be able to spend some of the long hours on the train trying to remember more reading and or get better at it.
Be frank, I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Okay.
If you keep practicing at it, you will get better at it.
Yeah.
You rolled pretty well one of your last checks to like remember how to read, and it was close enough that with some work, you'll be fine.
So I can like officially do some like basic.
Yeah, you got.
stuff?
Oh yeah. You got the basics down. You're doing pretty well.
I at the very least want to get to the point where I can write myself notes and read them. For.
You also know what a train is now?
I
know
wrote
what
down
a-
everything there is to know about trains. And I did take Faena to that museum, and Faena hated it, but it was fine.
Faena, the closer you get to the locomotive, the worse that smell gets. To the point where it's. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
I was gonna say to the point that I'm nauseated.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw up.
10. No, saving throw?
Yep.
10.
10. Constitution's, with the 10, Faena, you start, like, River's leading you outside of the train. The smoke is even worse out here because the windows aren't, like, there's no windows to close it off, and it's, like, billowing past you, and it's going mostly above the train, but you can still smell it. You're passing all these cargo cars. The closer you get, the stronger that smell is, and you're honestly maybe a quarter of the way back from the locomotive when it gets so bad you can't like walk forward anymore. It is piercing through your nose, up your sinuses, and giving you such a migraine that it's physically incapacitating you.
River, we have to stop.
But
Mm-mm.
sorry, I'm sorry.
What is that?
I mean, I know it smells really bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just... What is that smell? Ugh.
The stuff getting engine faster.
That's not very helpful.
If I can get you to the card, I can show you where it says how it works and why it smells bad.
Can I try to push on, or is it like, no?
Give me you can give me a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, still to walk by. The DC on this to push through is going to be 15.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Maybe another day, River. Maybe I have a headache and
Okay, Faena, I'm sorry. Okay, and I help her go back.
Okay, it's
And I, like-
it doesn't go away as you get back to like your guys' general like back to like the sleeper cars and everything. That pressure is building up in your head to the point where like it hurts to open your eyes. It hurts to like you can feel it like settling in behind your eyes, like something is settling in your skull. That's just like swollen.
River, can you get a doctor or something?
Mr. Rhondo.
Herbalist.
Yeah?
Faena doesn't feel okay, and it was my fault, and I feel bad.
No,
What
River.
Faena, what's wrong?
I have a headache and it just.
Okay, let me see if I have anything, and I'm gonna like pull out the medical kit.
Oh, he doesn't. I forgot what.
Is there anything for like a headache or a migraine or anything?
There's powders for like painkillers. If you want to any more than that, you can give me a medicine check.
Sure.
Yep.
That's Dewey.
I'm helping. Please. I really want to help. I'm trying so hard to be helpful. And I don't mean like I want to help the role. I mean like genuinely River really wants to be helpful.
No, I know, but this is literally a medicine check based on knowing what's in the medical
That's
kit.
fair.
So I don't think there's a way for you to help in this one.
That's a 10.
You have like, there's...
Oh, wait. Hold on. Did I look at the right number?
Do you want to roll it again?
That might have been the 1.
Let's roll it again to double check
If
that
you
one.
don't know, roll it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can't remember. It's a 12.
Oh, so
Okay.
15.
What you've got in the kit is like you've got a couple things that are like herbs that will help, like the smell are supposed to be calming. You've got powders that are painkillers that can help with that, and you could get some ice from the canteen or the dining car that would help.
Okay.
Those sort of things would do the trick to like help alleviate the symptoms, but beyond that, it's, like.
Yeah, I'll go and like start putting together some things for Faena.
Okay. With all of that, like it's helpful. It's not going away, but like
Can I make another one, or it's just...
there's nothing to roll for.
Oh,
this,
okay.
is the thing. It's not like
It just sucks.
you're not trying. Yeah, it just sucks. You're not
Yeah.
trying to push any further on. Like you're not getting closer to it. You've left, but the damage is done. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like that. You just got that pain.
Yeah.
And so you are. You said this was what date? Like the second day you guys did this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
Just hanging out in the sleeper car for the rest of day 2.
kind of.
Yeah.
As the sun goes down, it starts. It's new. Whoa! It's new to you. As rain starts falling in the mountains. And there, after like the rain in the Lethamel Mountains is heavy, and so after like it, not only does the water start pelting down, you can hear it down the train on the metal roof of the train, but also there is the of thunder.
Which scares the living daylights out of River.
Do you wake up, Faena?
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
no, you're not asleep.
I'm not
necessarily.
asleep. I'm just hanging out, just like, the whole, like,
Yeah.
ice pack on the head or on the face, like, smelling the herbs. Like, you said this was an herb pouch?
Yeah.
It'd be right
Are
up
you-
against
are you
Freya's
in bed?
nose. Yeah, in bed, like, just...
I'd say that instead of being like on the other bunk, I am squeezed in the like little section, sitting as close to on the ground as I can, just like holding Faena's hand.
Yeah. When you grab Faena's hand, I think that like not wakes you up, but alerts you to what's going on. And so when you open your eyes, there's that flash of lightning, and you see something in the windows watching you.
What? What?
Gone. It was in the flash of lightning.
I don't know if Faena is, like, with it enough to totally recognize that.
You just rain pouring.
I am crushing Faena's hand.
What? What? River, stop. That hurts. That hurts.
Sorry.
What?
The sky is angry.
Yeah, that happens. It's rain.
It's loud.
Yeah, okay.
And another flash of lightning, and what you thought was a face watching you, you now see is an imprint of a face in the window that is highlighted when the light hits it.
What do you mean, an imp, like the glass?
Like someone was leaning on it.
Maybe.
Oh, great.
That's weird,
Sorry.
right?
Can I ask? Is it it's the window to the outside, not like the window to the
Correct.
hallway?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, on the outside of the train.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when
Just
the
wanted to make sure.
lightning hits.
'Kay.
Yeah.
That's. Can I touch it and kind of like sense or feel that there?
You put your fingers up and brush it, and it's just clear window. There's not even anything to see that it was there.
But it looks like.
Not now.
Well, when the light hits.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, this headache is really bad. River, you just And I just grab River's hand and just place it on top of my forehead.
Moving heat pack.
Yeah. If ice didn't work, maybe heat will.
Got it.
I'm also gonna like with my hand on your forehead, just like brushing your hair and trying to make you feel better.
Yeah, maybe try to heal my head, please.
Are you gonna lie back down?
Yeah, I'm lying back down.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I will rephrase that. What is you doing after that happens? Yeah, lie back down. Okay. The thunder continues. So does the lightning. But you are resting instead and not paying attention to it.
That's what Faena does best.
Okay, just checking. With all the rain coming down and everything, as night draws forward and the train pulls forward, before you go to bed, Faedan, Willie drops down he's like. So I'm sorry. I was talking. I got really sidetracked about the monsters and everything, but from what I remember, you telling me, you said that you also study magic, and I would love to hear more about that.
I'm interested in the subject. I never went to school for it. I never really learned anything.
What you got though? Like I've seen lots. A lot of hedge mages came to the academy and at Witchfall.
Do you know what anathracite poisoning is?
Kind of. It's like when you spend too much time around the mines and the mills and the machinery. That's when it gets in your system.
In your
right?
system.
Yeah,
yes.
in your blood.
And once it's in your blood,
right?
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's gone.
I got anathracite poisoning.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How long ago were you diagnosed?
15 years. Yeah.
You look
close.
real good. You look good. Is it?
I got healed. And I
By-
don't know how. And my only guess was magic.
I mean that. Oh.
That seems like a logical conclusion, right?
Yeah, I think it does. I'm a little. I'm not a healer.
Right.
Not a medical magician or of any kind. I'm mostly academic, with aside from a couple little, flair. But
Do you know anything about runes?
as
Ancient
much
symbols,
as the
any
next
sort of-
Whitfall student is the best I can tell you.
All right. There's only a few people know about this, but can you look at the back of my head?
Sure. Then he goes to check the back of your head, and he's like, well, that's odd. What is this? Is this a tattoo or a birthmark or a?
I didn't even know it was there for years, maybe. Months at least.
Oh, that's confusing.
So you can see why I might be interested in magic as a subject of study.
Yeah, I can kind of. So you're studying yourself.
Yeah. A little bit.
That's, hey, that's one way, everyone's got their start, that inspires them to take up the craft. I feel it, yeah.
Do you recognize any of that or no?
This is not a scary thing, but it is high stakes.
Okay.
Potentially so. See how good Willie is.
I mean, he's fine.
Well, the roll is dead average. But Willie goes to Witsfall. I don't know a lot about this sort of thing. Like I said, my whole field is kind of in animals. If I had to take a wild guess at it, some of the writing and some of the smaller text here looks like it's Like it might be Oeno, it might be Grumbosh. It's definitely not commerce, and like it doesn't even use commerce alphabet. So, but I recognize a couple little like what's the term? Letters, but not letters, like the symbology. Characters, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of them that I recognize from like books and things that I've read at school. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I wish I could be more help.
You just recognize them from books. Do you remember what class you were taking?
I mean, most of my studies are. Well, hold on. I'm doing my best here.
It's all right.
So if you look at this, you can see this is real fast scribbling out, but it kind of looks like this, which isn't super clear because I'm not an artist. But if you see, like, I didn't take time to, where I've done the pen marks, he has physically like trying to write as quickly as he can the characters that he's seeing.
Okay.
So it's like, see, like I don't know a lot of them, but like this part down here that I'm seeing, like, so. They make us, as part of our requisites, they make us study transportation magic, but commuter magic is what I meant to say. Commuter and transportation, I guess the transmuter.
Yeah, no, I got you.
They make us take commuter magic academically, even if we're not going to pursue that trade. And so some of it, like, I know, like that a few of those symbols and the characters are from commuter spells that I know, like, were founded in Grumbosh. In Grumbosh Lake. So they're in Grumbosh.
Okay.
Is that helpful? Do you know Grumbosh?
I don't, but it's more than what I know so far.
Yeah,
about it.
It's a start.
Yeah.
Like I don't. If I had to guess, like this isn't exactly a triangle, but it's got 3 points. I mean, it's not completely full, but it's got like 3 areas. So if I had to guess, I would say 3 main components. And if you set those 3, like, depending on what the components are, it could be like a circuit, which might add you to the commuter magic.
Okay.
That's what I got. It is all hypothesis, so I'm just based on like my limited wizardly knowledge.
And the eye in the center with the 8.
Is it an eye?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because that could be an infinity symbol.
Yeah.
But it could be an 8.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm. All right.
There you go. I wish I could help more, because it seems like a real mystery, but it's a little out of my field.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, this is, at least I can look at it. You know what I mean? I can't look at it all the time back here. At least I can.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different one, but you're where are you headed?
I forgot the name of the town.
Idolic?
Idolic. Yes.
Well, I mean, if you're headed to Idolic, like, I mean, they've got libraries there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could show someone there. Maybe they. Maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't
possibly.
take it to the aquarium.
No. No, I wouldn't.
So, but yeah, I mean, they've got. I mean, it's not an academy, but I mean, you can go talk to Housley, the folks at Housley.
Housley. Okay.
Yeah, it's like what do you call it? A social club for like magical academics. It's kind of we kind of look down on it because they don't do anything with their stuff. They're just like, you know, rich people who study it for fun and don't actually do anything with their lives, but they know things, so it'd be worth asking them.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, can I give you a piece of advice?
Yeah, that'd be great. I love it.
If you want to study animals in the Duende Forest,
Right.
do not go in there alone.
You know,
And I don't want to speak hyperbolically, but I want to speak so that you understand what I'm saying. Do not go in there alone.
I won't.
Okay.
I appreciate the warning. I'm not outdoorsy kind of guy. So whatever I do, I promise you I'll take an expedition and some trained guides.
Hunters.
Okay, some trained hunters. I'm not really big on the hunting.
You don't have to hunt.
Conservation
It's more just
element.
for protection purposes.
Right, bodyguards and hunters.
I can't tell you what else is out in those woods because nobody knows what all is out in those woods.
Okay, that's
So-
I mean that's kind of the exciting part for me.
I
but
didn't want to scare the other folks that were with us. So earlier,
I understand. Yeah,
because we have to live there. So
that that's fair. Yeah, like I've heard a lot of stories. So
believe them
all of them.
until you know otherwise. Yeah. Just in case.
I'm gonna go make some more notes on that because that's the things I've heard. I'm gonna have to go. Appreciate that, Faedan. I'm gonna go do some rereading of some of the things that I've heard with a new context.
And I'm going to do some thinking.
Good luck. You hear anything, find out anything, I'll be happy to hear more.
All right.
He'll turn in for the night as well.
Believe it until proved otherwise is a terrifying thought, but I like it.
Calls it a night. Another day goes by on the train as you guys continue traveling on.
Is my headache gone?
When you wake up the next morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
It's better.
Oh no.
Well, your head is fine. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Wow.
I hadn't rolled one yet this session.
That's
You have
fair.
to roll these one every session because you're paying out.
Yeah.
Or less.
Or yeah, last
Oh,
session.
true.
You're fine. There's no one.
With a natural 20?
Yeah, there's no one around.
Wait, what?
You look around real thoroughly. You got eyes on everything. There's no one there. You're good.
There's no one. River's not there.
No. Your friends are. There's nothing to be worried about.
Oh my god.
There's nothing to be worried about. You're good.
The way that he said that, I was just expecting him to be like, no one's there, and we'll see you next time on.
No. You're good.
No.
There's no one there.
You're very confident
You're
that
in a
there's
dark-
currently no one there.
Yeah, there's no one there.
Oh, in the window.
You're fine.
The headache is gone.
The headache's gone.
There's no one in the window.
Or anywhere else. You're fine.
No, Ben, clarify.
I am. Yeah. Everything looks perfectly normal.
Except no people.
I didn't say that. I said
You said-
nothing to worry about.
You said no one is there.
As in, no one's watching you.
Why do I feel like this is a trap?
Because it is.
No one's watching you. You're fine.
This is such a trap.
Well, what's your next move?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just telling me no one's there.
Because you asked how you feel. You feel fine. You feel like you woke up with no headache and no one's watching you.
Yeah, that's how we feel every morning. We wake up, hey, no one's watching me.
That's not comforting, Ben.
It's not supposed to
The
be.
rest of you, I'm assuming, get up and go to the dining car for breakfast.
Yeah.
Because
The rest of you. Wait, the
You
rest
can.
of you. I would like
You-
to also go see people.
you go to the dining car. There are people there. No one's watching you.
I already have your the food that you have preferred on this trip prepared for you.
Aw.
I got you food, Faena. Because I still feel bad about making your head hurt.
Thank you, River. It's fine. Thank you. This is lovely.
Better.
It's fine. No one's watching.
They're friends.
Friends.
They're just friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Just saying, Tobi never brought me any food.
Maybe Toby. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna
No,
take a
mm-mm.
berry, and I'm just gonna put it in front of Celestar.
Look at that.
Aw.
Someone got you food.
Thank you, Faena. I appreciate it.
Oh.
Appreciate it. No.
Did you guys you sleep well? I mean, I know the lightning thunder might have been a bit loud, but you know.
It was
Yeah.
so loud.
Like it.
Well,
Oh, I slept right through it.
That was accidental.
Yeah.
I was just playing with the die.
yeah.
Yeah, I did okay. I slept okay.
Yeah.
I did not.
Did Willie ever keep you up with his like scribbling and murmuring?
I mean, not really.
Because last night I caught a bit of that, and I was just like, whatever.
He was. I was asking him about some runes that I've seen in some of my reading. So that's all.
Just for context, it is still raining.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is it still thundering?
Thundering and lightning? Less heavy rain.
I'm still jumping so
Yeah.
big every time it thunders, though.
But the doors to the dining car open, and 3 people walk in. You recognize, because you've seen them here and there, the 2 folks from your train car, the sleeping car.
Yeah.
The 2 orcish people, new clothes, similar attire, still looks like armor.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. Different attire, different look. Still has, not on the shoulders, but now like on a breastplate, that same symbol of a rat. And they walk in, and you see they are soaking wet. And as they walk in, they look thrilled. Big grins on their faces, and just drenched from the rain.
Morning. Hi.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, you guys, were you outside in the rain?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. You rain?
It's nice.
I like the sound of rain, not being in the rain.
This Groomsh? Groombash?
I'll say in Grentish, like Grentish?
Grentish.
Oh,
Yes.
Grentish.
Yes, you speak Grentish.
Yeah.
Great. All of you hear gravel being poured into a bucket. Is what this sounds like. He's like, yes, great. You speak Grentish.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. Well, I'm sorry. What were your friend was asking?
He was asking. He said he likes the sound of rain, but not like being in it.
Oh, it is mother.
Mother.
Great. Yes, he's the best. Cleansing and refreshing.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, I could see that.
Yes.
They said it's cleansing and refreshing to be in the rain.
Oh, okay. I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stick my head out in the rain.
I'm gonna follow River.
It's warm.
Sticks my head out, comes back and goes,
Warm
I don't
rain.
get it.
What are you doing?
It's a warm day.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Not weirdly, just like it's a warm spring day and it's raining.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. In the south, warm rain is not weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Where I'm from, there is sometimes the rain is warm because the weather is so humid and hot.
You had a moment like I had. No one is watching you, Kirk.
No. It's not like cool and refreshing. It's more just like, oh wow. It's like not startling. It's kind of nice, kind of muggy.
I just take my head back in and shake it like a dog.
River
Yeah.
pulls, yanks.
I don't like it. I mean, it's fine, but
Your friend does not look happy. Does not enjoy the rain.
I don't think so. No.
So much the worse.
Where are you two from?
We are from Grumbash.
Oh, Grumbash.
Fuck. We are from Grumbashlik.
They're from Grumbashlik.
Yes.
Where-
You are.
We're from Godfell here.
You're locals.
Yeah.
Yes. The dear woman.
Sure. Her name is Faena.
Faena. Yes. Oh, hello.
they're talking about you.
In commerce.
Yeah. Faena.
Yeah, really, right? I'm like, I could tell.
Yeah. In commerce, turns to us. Morning, Faena.
Morning.
Shakes your calloused. Rough and calloused in one hand. The other one also shakes your hand. They're wearing a gauntlet. Made of like boiled leather and brass. And as they both shake your hands, they turn goes like Han? Faena? Han? And the other one turns and says Simba.
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 On Simba.
Faena.
River?
Gravel comes out of their mouth again, like this, like
Archer.
Archer, and the others too.
River?
Faedan.
Do you say river?
Oh yeah, do you say it in?
I would say
don't.
river.
You can
Yeah.
still say it, but they don't know what you're saying.
I guess I would say river in Grentish.
Okay, more gravelly sounds as they turn to you.
And I don't understand any of it.
Nope.
Great. I'm going to try and make the same sounds with my vocal cords, which is not going to go well.
Give me a
Performance.
yeah performance check.
Easy.
For to speak Grentish, 20.
11.
11.
No.
Do I sound kind of good? Like kind of understand it? Like that I'm trying?
You watch as they go. Is good. Good effort.
It's a good.
Yes.
I will.
Effort.
I'll help them along.
And
Faedan.
Faedan. That's Han, Simba. You are having breakfast. We
Yes.
do not want.
Would you like to join us?
Uncle Moby.
Oh yes, and this is Uncle Moby.
Oh yes.
Uncle.
Uncle Moby. Uncle Moby. Han, Simba. And so it starts.
Donkey.
Right. They don't know what I'm saying, right?
No.
They are terrifying. I don't like this at all.
I say in a hushed tone. Like, they're nice people. Just
They're wearing armor.
yeah. Please have a seat. Join us.
Thank you. And they pull up. You watch as they don't have. They don't. You're all having like breakfast in the dining car. They do not order anything, even though the waiter comes up and asks. They like nod and they like just kind of like he doesn't speak what they speak, and so they're just kind of like nod and smile, and he like.
I would
they-
try to like bridge that gap.
Okay.
He's asking if you want something to eat.
That's kind of you. Do they have meat?
I'll ask. Do you have any meat?
We've got like sausage.
They have like mixed meats that's put through.
Yeah, no.
No. Okay. I'll turn to the waiter and go. They're fine.
Yes. Oh, okay. They haven't eaten anything on this whole trip.
Oh.
Like, where are they getting their food?
I don't know, buddy.
Okay, sorry. I mean,
no.
they don't. It's fine. No. Okay, cool. Just if you know. Okay.
Yeah.
Turns and leaves. Yeah, he comes like he's refilling coffees and waters, and they're perfectly happy. They've got water and they're just drinking it very calmly. It's like, where are you all are going somewhere?
We're going to Idolic.
Idolic. That is the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We are not going that far. We are stopping in what is the next Hartfelt?
What it's called?
Gravel. The next gravel.
Gravel. Yeah, you're all just hearing like people pouring rocks in buckets.
Just eating my berries while listening to gravel.
We're playing more tic-tac-toe, and you hate it. That's fine. I'm really excited about playing tic-tac-toe because you taught me.
We are Moringar.
Oh, they're going to Moringar.
Oh, okay.
Moringar is the Penstadt right before Meridum. Meridum is where the Hollow Chapel is and where Idolic is.
How do you spell Moringar?
Moringar is Morengar.
Did Selstar just leave the table alone?
No.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
said
sorry.
he-
The waiter left.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No, sorry. The server left.
Gotcha.
He was the one going. They haven't eaten anything this whole trip.
Oh, okay.
Yep. No, no, we are going to Moringar. We are here on what's word that
pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage.
Yes.
They're going on a pilgrimage.
What was that?
Okay, isn't like a pilgrim? Don't you like usually take the train on a pilgrimage, or do you like?
I'm not. What type of pilgrimage?
A hunt.
A hunt. They're hunting.
Yes.
What are you?
What?
Sorry,
Well,
what
yeah.
are you hunting?
What are you hunting?
Beasts of the Duende Forest.
Oh. Oh.
Thank them for their service, because, yeah.
Tell them to talk to the other guy.
Yeah, that's what.
Do I understand Duende Forest at the very least?
You might have. The fun thing about Gruntish is it is literally like rock language, the language of. You know what? You speak Loam.
Yeah.
So give me. You can give me a general perception check, or perception's probably the best one to try to like pick up similarities between Loam and Gruntish.
18.
18? Yeah, you picked Duende Forest out of that. It doesn't sound like Duende Forest. It definitely doesn't sound like forest, but you hear words that sound more like it's literally like thruent, which like are connecting enough to where like words that again are just like grinding sounds, and you're like, that kind of sounded like Duende Forest. Are they hunting here? Is this where they're...
Yeah, hunting Duende Forest.
Yeah, that's you put enough context clues together.
So you'll be hunting in the Duende Forest.
Yeah, yes,
Oh.
that is the plan. We don't know what yet. It is a bit of a mystery, but the Duende Forest has much to offer that we do not have, and so it is a matter of coming to give our gratitude to the forest and of Godfell, and see what it has to offer and what we can give it in return.
It's really dangerous. There's a
Yes.
lot of things in the Duende Forest that can kill you.
Yes, that is there. That yes.
Oh,
That is the point.
you're.
Are they?
So they're hunting in the Duende Forest,
Oh,
and they
not the Duende Forest.
no, and they seem very excited about it. Like very excited. They don't care about the risk.
Okay.
I'm happy they're excited about something.
Yeah.
We are do not get to go into the wilderness very often. We are I just wanted to
Dance.
Would you have told us about Willie wanting to go into Duende Forest with like hunters?
No, but he did mention already that he was
They
curious
don't like
Oh, yeah.
to talk
about them.
Yeah.
We are from Hanokan,
Hanokan.
and so we do not get to go into like the rural areas often. We do not get to go anywhere where there are such lush, dense wilderness. Trees like this is amazing, and we are very excited.
I'm sorry, from where you're from, it's not like this.
Hanokan. No, Hanokan is no, they'll just tell you. No, Hanokan is a city. Dense, a huge, sprawling city.
Huge, sprawling
Yes,
city.
you're not familiar.
I've never been to Grumboshlik.
Never heard of Grumbosh?
I've heard of
heard
Grumboshlik.
of
I've never been.
It is what is the word you have? It's capital.
The capital of Grumboshlik.
Yes,
Interesting.
yes.
Okay.
But very military.
Cool.
Not a lot of hunting.
So they're from Hanokan, and I'm just gonna like every now and then they tell me I'm gonna
Yeah.
translate to everybody.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's-
Relate.
We're just like,
Yeah.
We work. we work for the city,
Okay.
for Hanokan.
Are you like soldiers? Because it seems like you're wearing armor.
No. Oh. No. 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 This is ceremonial.
Oh.
No. We are. This is Simba is my husband.
Okay. Oh.
Simba works he's a trash collector.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, works in refuse and sanitation.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I work
I work in city planning.
So Simbo is works in sanitation, and Han works in city planning.
What?
Like
Okay,
planning,
hold on.
Government
planning on
workers.
how to fight people in the city, or
No, they're
Hunting.
cleaning up blood.
The city planner having. Why are they wearing armor?
it's ceremonial.
Okay.
Oh.
So so this pilgrimage, does everybody do it, or is it just?
No, it's goes wherever. We have chosen to do our pilgrimage here in the Lethamore Mountains
Yeah.
because it's so dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Yes, we worship the hunt.
Okay.
We follow the hunt. So it is a practice that we get to go on.
Yeah.
It's a delight to be on. It's not a common thing. We get to choose where to pursue our hunt, and it's as part of our pilgrimage. You go somewhere where there is quarry, where the land, where Chandra has created a quarry on the land, and it is respectful to pursue, because if there was not quarry to pursue, if it was not meant to be hunted, it would not be there. And it is disrespectful to leave it. Chandra put it there to be hunted. But we do not see many hunters out here. We live in the city, so we get hunters, follow worshippers of the hunt, travel to pursue. And so we are coming here to do, which is very exciting, because there are other, we have seen other hunters on the train, which is very exciting. Though not from Grumbashlik. Very strange. That's...
Other hunters on the train?
Yes, it is a thing you learn to pick up on. You can smell hunters when they're on, the hunt.
Okay.
You've
and
met them.
I've met them.
No, I'm asking. You have met them?
I
you
haven't.
sounded excited.
No, I'm translating as this happens.
Yes.
Who are the other hunters?
I don't... Oh, there's a man. They look... I don't know much about them. They look local. They look like they are like Godfellian. Yes. One, like Faena, the deer man. What?
Fearbolg.
Fearbolg? Yes. That's his. Yes, Fearbolg.
Okay.
One who is Fearbolg, and one who is as tall as Fearbolg.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like you. Like granite or marble, stone.
Oh, wow. Earth Genasi.
Yes.
What kind of gemstone? Mineral? What color?
Marble.
Marble.
Grayish.
Gray marble.
Streaks of white. You have not seen them.
No. Where have you seen them?
They are a few cars ahead of us in the sleeper cars. They do not. We saw them earlier as we were outside.
Do you know when they got on?
Sunburst Falls, because no one has gotten on in a while. We would have seen them before that.
Can I pick out Sunburst Falls?
If
Are you translating this with the
I
AP?
said
I think
I'm
he's
translating.
translating
as-
I don't know
directly.
how
I have a
often
question
he's
because I
translating.
have been wandering the train a lot.
Yeah.
Have I seen them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's giving did you give the description? They
I'm
aren't
translating.
subtle.
Yeah. No, I saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they seem to notice me more than normal, or were they doing anything weird? They just were walking around.
You didn't attract their attention.
They didn't really notice me or anything, but I did see them.
You all look very concerned.
From Sunburst Falls. I thought you were the only one
On the train.
on the train, but still,
there
I mean, there's Earth Genasi in Sunburst Falls.
but not many.
I don't know.
There's a few. There's a few families.
A few.
It's someone you would know them.
Right.
If you saw them and they lived in Sunburst Falls, you would know them.
Right, that's what I'm getting to.
Yes.
Can I give them any more descriptive features?
If you want, give me a retroactive perception, because you've identified them, ish. It's the Genazi person who stands out. Another Furbolg.
I'm trying to see if I can give them any more features to maybe recognize them.
Sure. Give me a perception check. We'll say this is retroactive. Sorry, you're right. We'll see for this. We'll say it's because you had no reason to pay attention to them. We'll say it's 17.
There's no way my bonus is 10.
Just checking what the bonus is, so I know how far you were off. Okay.
Fair.
You're not able to give much more than them. You can give, because you can identify the Earth Genasi person. You can identify that the Furbolg that they're dressed the same, because that's noticeable. Is that they're dressed the same,
Like identically the same, or like in?
identically the same. Yes. And about the same height and build.
Oh.
But you wouldn't like be able to like, oh yeah, I know this about them. It's just like that's a thing that you would recognize just walking past two people. Like, oh, they look.
And
pretty
the dress
fucking
the
similar.
same? Was it like the same in a uniform, or like they just were wearing the same generic outfit?
Are you asking this? Because that's well,
Well, I'm just clarifying on your.
like a uniform.
Okay.
And they weren't someone like with the description of Earth Genasi with marble skin. It wouldn't be someone that I would know, since there are only a
This does
few
not ring a bell.
families. Okay.
No, does not ring a bell at all.
Why did you say that they're hunters?
It is when this is worshippers of the hunt, we learn to identify and pick up the word is it's an aesthetic or a feeling from others. When not necessarily just like worshippers, it's more like when someone is on a hunt. They're more acute. They are paying attention to the right things. Their perception is broader. They're on a strict track, looking for something. I got the impression that these are hunters who are on a track, looking for someone or something or somewhere, but have not. It is not tracking steps. It is as if you were in the woods, knowing you were looking for a deer, but had not seen deer yet, and so you are waiting to see it.
Okay.
This is the impression they give. They are on alert. They are intent. Yes. And there's not many of us around, especially on a train. This is not where hunters live. So when we walk past them, we notice.
Can you ask them what color their outfits were?
What color were their outfits?
Oh, they are black.
All black.
They very clearly come from Rhondo.
They're Jondin.
The uniforms they're wearing, the clothes they're wearing are Rhondo. Absolutely. Yes. It's very easy to see.
But they got on from Sunburst Falls.
The portal.
Cool, yeah. Trying to be casual, but like, cool. Yeah. Looks over at Celestar. Has Celestar picked up on
Uncle Moby.
anything?
Drenched in sweat.
Yeah.
Uncle Moby.
He's just
Do you want to
not
go to bed, Uncle
talking.
Moby?
Well, Uncle Moby, why don't we go over to the sleeper cars? You seem a little exhausted.
Right.
Yeah.
I am
We're gonna walk
River,
Uncle
come
Moby
with
to
me.
the sleeper
real
cars.
tired.
Yeah. So River, Uncle Moby, and I will all
If any
walk
of you,
towards the
if
sleeper
any of you
cars.
need anything, just come get us.
Sure thing.
Yell our names.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are gone.
Head to the sleeper cars. What are you two doing?
How far away is the sleeper car from the dining car?
3 or 4 cars. Yeah.
Okay, that's far.
I will say, from your sleeper car, there are more sleeper cars
Would I be able
and more
to,
dining cars
Would I be able to remember the like place that I saw them? Like were they?
ahead of you, closer to the locomotive.
Would I be able to help them find that, like where they were?
You saw
Or
them
is it
not.
not
You
helpful?
saw them in a like a riding car.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it wouldn't. It's like not. That's not their. That's not where they sleep.
Yeah.
Most people sleep with the curtains.
But they're
closed.
like up there.
Yeah, it was a few cars ahead of you, in a passenger car.
Do you say you're on a hunt? What weapons do you use?
For our purposes, we have longbows, and we have our swords.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting. Do you mind showing us? Can we go to your car?
Absolutely. We're
Yeah.
in the same car as you.
Yeah. Can
Yes,
we go?
of
All go?
course.
Okay, great. We're all gonna go together to look at your weapons.
Okay.
Ask
We're
the cool.
gone.
No, I know.
Right.
I know you guys are gone, but this gives us a reason
Ask
to
the
all
cool
go
hunters
with
about their weapons. They're
with
gonna
the
be like,
cool hunters.
Yeah. It's just full on. Like, yeah, takes you back to the car. It's like, absolutely. Pulls out, opens their door, and like as they pull open the cabins, you see they pull out, specifically like the longbows are unstrung and they just look like wood, but they pull out, each of them pulls out their sword to show you, and it is each of them is about the length of what would be considered help me out here. Like just like a sword, like not
like a rapier.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like a katana?
A short sword.
You know what? A katana is actually a great comparison of length.
Oh, length.
Oh, it's
Katana
just
length.
long.
Yeah, of length. It is a long.
Broadsword kind
It is a long sword, but it is not gratuitously long.
Oh, okay.
But what you see is it looks, as best you can tell, as if it is carved from bone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then you see engravings in it as they show you, because they're very proud.
Oh,
That,
yeah.
like there's like these are our ceremonial weapons, and you can see carvings in the blade. It is a long curved weapon. It is not like a katana. It is just about that length. So as it's kind of got like this like hook to it in the hilt, and then the blade curves as well. Whatever bone it's carved from is enormous. It came from a very large animal because the whole thing is one piece. And then it has like a leather braided hilt with red tassels hanging from it, and along carved into the blade, the first foot or so, is a very detailed relief of a hunt through the woods, and like people riding on animals you're not familiar with, but clearly chasing prey of another kind of animal you're not familiar with. These are clearly like native to Grumbaschlik, as they are showing you. It's like, yes, I was like, so it's very exciting to go. Are you looking for weapons, or just?
I was just
curious.
Yeah, I was just curious. You know, I've never heard of hunters going on pilgrimage, and I was wondering, you know, what type of weapons you had. And this is quite impressive. I've never seen anything like this.
Thank you. Yes, that's very kind of you. These are ceremonial. We take these on pilgrimages. These are not used for traditional warfare. This is religious.
Now, this is your pilgrimage, but how many like hunts have you been on? Like, do you have experience hunting?
I have. Yes, this is every few years.
Oh, okay, every few years.
Yes, when we can afford it and to leave, and of course we work for the city, so the city must be maintained.
Yeah.
And he like, you see, he taps the rat on his breastplate. It's like, we work for the city.
Is that the symbol of your city? The
Oh no! This is our ministry.
Oh, your ministry.
Yes, we work for the rat. The rat maintains the city.
I get it. That's cool.
Yes. Says, how long are you guys sitting here chatting with them about their
I'm
weapons?
trying to talk to them as much as I can. This is like, these people seem pretty experienced and like are good at fighting. So I want to become good friends with them.
Next to you.
I'm sort
I want
of,
them
like,
right next to me.
listening to him translate as I'm looking around the room, a little bit looking for if it's Grumbaschlik, maybe there's other symbols around, but also kind of just making sure that I don't hear things crossing in the hallway. Any other people that might be following somebody.
You guys are in the hallway.
Oh, we're in the
The
hallway.
bunks aren't big enough to go
To go
into
in?
their
Okay.
bunks, so you guys are kind of like
So
standing in the
then
hallway.
I'm just checking and glancing around. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works out well. And you guys are in the bunks, kind of like laying low, right? Yep. Okay. The rain is still pounding on this thing as the day continues, as everything goes on. But after they go on, it's like, please, would you like to get some air with us? Because it is rare that we get to enjoy the rain out here like this in the daytime, which frankly we don't like. But it's a new experience, and we are here for it.
I don't know. It's getting kind of late. I don't know if we could.
I mean, it's valid. It is way past our bedtime. It is almost midday.
You sleep during the day? And
Yes. Oh, yes. The sun is an evil thing.
Is this Ben?
He's like, so it's very understandable. We will let you. We were all also going to turn in. It is a pleasure, Rhondo.
Yes,
Speaking.
Archer Rhondo.
Yeah, shakes your hand again.
And this is Faedan.
Faedan, yes.
You know, I'm sorry, I didn't do your curse. You show me your weapons. I don't have like a ceremonial weapon, but this, and I'll like go into my bunk.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, this is my family's pickaxe, and I'm just kind of like,
May I?
yes.
It's like, ah.
Your bunk was the one that we were in.
Oh.
Him, right? Which is totally fine.
If
I just
that's
wanted
what-
to,
No, we took him to our bunk.
I just wanted to see him pull the pickaxe.
I mean, it's been on my like back.
Oh, we've seen it. Okay.
Yeah, you've seen it.
It's like, this is for hunting minerals.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I understand. In Godfell, you have different quarries.
Mm-hmm.
This is
We
nice.
do.
Quarry.
Different quarry.
Don't get it.
And but sorry, in commerce, quarry also means a place of where you mine rocks.
I am so funny.
Yeah, good job. You're getting the language down real quick.
Great. It was like, didn't even have to use the words, and I made a joke. And usually Simba's like, yes, love. I was like, this is beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Are you also do you fight or hunt?
No.
No.
I read and I drink.
A worthwhile skill.
Yes.
Yes, I understand. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope we get to speak tomorrow.
Yes.
We are going to call it a day.
Okay.
And they turn in.
Did Faden just pull a I drink and I know things?
Almost.
Close. I need perception checks from everyone.
Yeah.
$19.
14.
14.
14 on
14.
Uh,
Faedan.
Oh no.
it's a perception check, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it is a 0.
After
From
one minus one.
Star 2.
Oh, you're right. I should roll for Celis.
Yeah. What does our boy get?
I have never rolled well
A
on
4.
perception.
You have a negative
Oh,
1.
he-
I know.
He's
but
in
even-
panic
even
mode.
So,
I know,
And he's
we're just
sweating.
sitting there being like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So yeah, you guys are Faedan. I think there's enough going on right now. Also with the Grumboshlik symbols, like you're in your head about
right. Yeah.
But with everything going on, and Salazar's not paying attention to anything. He is in full panic mode. But 14 and 14 is what I heard. Oh, you rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Rhondo, where did you guys go afterwards, by the way? Because you're still in the car, but like, are you just going back to your bunks?
I feel like we're still in the hallway.
The hallway. That's
Yeah.
fair. It's like, okay, they close the doors, and as they close the doors, Rhondo, you catch the smell of something bad. Something was not appealing.
Can I narrow it down to like, is it anthracite related? Is it like
Yeah, it
not-
kind of smells like the factory during processing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're like looking around. You guys are in the cable, like in the bunk with the door
In
shut.
the bunk with the door shut.
I am. Is there a window in the bunk room?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm peeking out that regularly.
Yeah, it's like the way
Right,
that it's
right,
set
right,
up.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
like
am.
exterior.
I am
Yeah.
as on
Yeah.
watch you can be from inside the car. I'm checking
But
outside. I'm checking
but
the hall.
there's an exterior window to the woods and the rain, and there's a window in the door to the hallway.
I am alternating between
Okay.
which one I am.
Which they
watching out of.
they could like see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking.
I am in protect mode,
Yeah.
so I am ping.
That's valid.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Yeah. What you see as like you're starting to like both of you, especially you, now catch that smell of that like that smoke coming from the locomotive. That's getting stronger. Look, you're like watching, like keeping an eye on Celestar, and Celestar's freaking out. So you're like, okay. So you're watching Celestar as you start to see curling down in front of the window in the cabin that black smoke start to curl up like in the hallways, And River, you looking from that to out the window in the rain, start to see black dripping down the window.
Faena, what's that?
I don't know. Salsa, just sleep.
I'm gonna immediately open the door and be like, hey, come here, to Rhondo and Faedan.
You open the door,
Uh-huh.
and that's where we'll pick it up.
What's
You'll find out the next time on The Worst of Times.
I hate you, Ben.
Something's in the train. Something is on the train or in the train, and it is coming for them, we presume. It could be fine. The train could naturally be smoky and full of pollution. But we'll find out next time on The Worst of Times.